Is Trump's USCIS approving cases faster in 2025? Under President Trump's 2025 administration, USCIS is approving cases more quickly than expected, especially in employment-based and humanitarian categories. Despite historic backlogs and longer processing times overall, approval rates have risen in several areas. This video reflects the administration's push for efficiency amid a complex immigration landscape. If you are interested in this topic, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. We're diving into something surprising that's been making waves in the immigration world. USCIS case approvals under the Trump administration in 2025 are reportedly happening faster than expected. Is this true? What's behind it? And what does it mean for applicants? 1. The buzz about faster approvals. There's been chatter, especially on platforms like Reddit, about some USCIS cases filed in early 2025 being approved unusually fast. For example, a post from June 2025 on r/USCIS noted that some applicants saw approvals in just a few months, compared to the longer waits we saw during the previous administration. But is this the full picture? According to USCIS's Q2 financial year 2025 data, the agency completed about 2.7 million cases from January to March 2025. That's actually an 18% drop from the 3.3 million cases completed in the same period last year. However, certain categories, like some family-based petitions, seem to be moving quicker for a select group of applicants. 2. Why are some cases moving faster? There are a few theories floating around. First, some experts suggest USCIS might be prioritizing newer cases to improve their processing time stats. For instance, a Reddit user pointed out that approving a mix of older and newer cases can lower the average processing time, making it look like the system is speeding up. So, if you filed in early 2025, you might be one of the lucky ones. Another factor could be the shift to online filings. USCIS has been pushing digital applications, which are less labor-intensive than paper filings. But here's the catch. Not every case is moving fast. The same Reddit thread mentioned that many applicants are still stuck in the actively reviewed phase, especially for complex cases like K-1 visas or asylum applications. So it's a mixed bag. 3. The bigger picture, backlogs and policy changes. Despite some quick approvals, USCIS is dealing with a record-high backlog of 11.3 million pending cases as of Q2 2025. That's a 1.6 million case increase from last quarter. Why? Well, the Trump administration's policies, like stricter vetting and more requests for evidence, are slowing things down for many. For example, naturalization cases are taking 10 to 20 months on average, and green card processing can stretch to 12 to 36 months. Plus, new policies like reinstating in-person interviews for employment-based cases and a stricter public charge rule are adding extra steps. These changes mean more work for USCIS staff, which could stretch resources thin and lead to longer waits for some applicants. 4. What does this mean for you? If you're waiting on a USCIS case, don't lose hope if you hear about fast approvals your case might be next. But be prepared for potential delays, especially if your application involves extra scrutiny. Check your case status regularly on the USCIS website. And if your case is outside normal processing times, you can submit an inquiry or even contact your local congressional office for help. While quick approvals may benefit many applicants, the broader system still struggles with record-high delays and uneven processing. Trump's USCIS approach signals a focus on speed, but questions remain about consistency and long-term impacts on immigration policy. That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.
Is Trump's USCIS approving cases faster in 2025? In 2025, surprising trends show that some USCIS cases are being approved faster under the Trump administration, sparking discussions across platforms like Reddit. While certain applicants who file In early 2025 report quick approvals, sometimes in just a few months, USCIS data tells a more complex story. From January to March 2025, completions dropped 18% compared to last year, but some family-based petitions are progressing faster. Experts believe this may be due to USCIS prioritizing newer cases to improve average processing times along with expanded use of digital filings. However, this system is a far from uniformly fast. Many remain stuck in a prolonged review stages, particularly for asylum and K-1 visa applications. Meanwhile, the backlog has surged to a record 11.3 million pending cases, fueled by stricter policies like more in-person interviews and renewed public charge rules. For applicants, this means a mix of quicker decision for some and extended delays for others, making it essential to stay updated and proactive during the process.